Hey, it's me, Nikki. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. Today I'll be making one of my husband's favorite meals. It's tilapia on a bed of spinach with jasmine rice, yellow jasmine rice, and some asparagus and a lot of mixed grilled vegetables. So I hope you like this video. Stay tuned and watch. Okay, I'm gonna make some yellow jasmine rice. It's my daughter and husband's, one of their favorites. Spoons of butter, and I'm sorry I had to do that, but it was stuck. And I have the pan on a medium-low heat because I want that butter to melt. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Sounds a little funny, but I'm gonna add some ground cinnamon in there. It's supposed to be 1/8. I just do like a sprinkle. 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cumin. Mix it around in there. This is 2 tablespoons of butter. 2 cups of jasmine rice. So that equals 2 cups right there. And then we're just going to let this cook for about 2 minutes. If you need to put a little more butter, you can. Make sure it gets all mixed in with that rice. And you'll see it start to turn like a yellow color. Okay, and usually I'm just mixing and mixing, and you'll start to hear the rice pop a little bit. But I've done it without even waiting until then, and I still like the way it comes out. Alright, after 2 or 3 minutes or so, I'm going to put 3 cups of water. I'm going to put a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. If you have a cube, then it would just be a cube. Or if you have better than bouillon, you can use that as well. I'm going to mix it around. Okay, and at this time, I'm just going to let it sit. I'm going to put a top on it, and I'm keeping it like at a medium heat. I'm going to increase it just a little bit, kind of like a medium high, and I'm going to let it sit and boil for about 20 minutes. So I'll see you in 20. Okay, after 20 minutes, it should be fluffy and falling apart. So I'm going to let this cool down, but it's ready. Okay, so the vegetables that I want to use today is going to be some asparagus, a green zucchini, and yellow squash. And I'm just going to line up the asparagus. Usually people just bend it, and wherever it breaks, that's what you're going to use. And while I'm getting this ready, but I'm just going to cut it off because I get an idea of where to cut it. But while I'm doing this, on the side of me, I have my tilapia in a big bowl of cold water. And it's been in here for about 20 minutes, and it looks ready. So I'm going to get these vegetables going because to fry the fish is not going to take long. So I'm just going to cut it from here on down where the color starts to change. I'm just going to throw that out. And with the zucchini, if you want to tell if they're still good, squeeze the ends. If they're squishy, they're not good. So when you're at the grocery store and you're trying to pick them out, make sure they're firm. And to tell you the truth, the grocery store we went to did not, this was the only one good one we could find. I wanted to get more, but there just really wasn't any good ones. When we would squeeze the ends, they were so like flimsy and squishy, so I knew they weren't going to last long. And the same with the yellow squash. And I always squeeze the middle because they have bigger tummies than the zucchini. And that's how I can tell when they're ready as well when I'm growing them in the garden, which I cannot wait till I have fresh grown. My grill pan, it has like a grid on it, so it makes the vegetables look grilled. I'm putting some olive oil on there. Everything in there. Should fit. Yeah, it's gonna fit. Johnny's. My husband's been really loving this one. Kind of These cook, and I'll come check on them. I'm gonna put them on a medium heat, and then I'll check on them in about 5 minutes. I'll keep checking on them. See, I'm not using fresh tilapia. This is frozen tilapia. I use the ones that are frozen, and I want to start cooking fresh. Get the feel of it first. Like, I know when you're cooking fish, it needs to be flaky. Like, I'm getting the feel of it, you know. So I'm just going to lay these out. Just going to sprinkle some lemon pepper on there. On both sides. I forgot this time. And since I touch the fish with this hand, I'm going to sprinkle with the left so I don't dirty this bottle. Okay, now my oil is heating up on the pan right now. I have oil in there, and it is heating up like on a medium-high heat. These again, I just washed my hands before I touch these tongs. Make sure you're constantly washing your hands when you're messing with fish or any type of meat. But when it comes to chicken and fish, I make sure to like either wear gloves or just constantly wash my hands more than usual when it's fish and chicken. Alright, you can see the asparagus getting like a brighter green than they were before. Okay, I wanted to show you that I did scoot the zucchini and the squash over since the asparagus is going to take a little bit longer. So I guess if you're going to do this, put the asparagus first, but I just scooted it over and kind of put the pan to the side, and this is the only thing getting grilled right now in there. And I usually do about 4 tilapias. I have the oil high so it can cover it. Whoa. Be careful when you're putting it in there, it splashes sometimes. The more you put in there, the longer it is going to take, so I'm just going to put 4. And I'm going to leave it in there for about 2 minutes and then flip it over. And you'll see it start getting white, and then it'll get flaky. It doesn't take long to cook fish at all. And I know if you are trying to be healthy, you're not going to want to fry it. You're going to want to put it in the oven. And I have a video where I put the tilapia in the oven as well. You just oil it a little bit, put your seasonings. You can wrap it in foil. You can also grill it wrapped in foil. We just loved fried fish, and I don't even have any like fish seasoning on it. Fish fry. I love it like this, and I love it with fish fry as well. I can't seem to find my flipper, so I'm using this thing. I always lose them. I don't know how I lose them, but I do. Okay, you can see it getting white all the way to the middle. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. You want to flip it like gently too, because you don't want to splash this oil everywhere. But you still see it bright red in the middle. You want to check on the middle to make sure, see how red it is right here? You want to make sure that it's not red. It's going to be white and flaky all over. See you in a bit. So in the same pan that I did the vegetable, and I'm going to do about 2 handfuls. You can add some crushed garlic if you want to. I'm going to add is crushed pepper. With some Johnny seasoning. It doesn't take long for the spinach to wilt. See, it's already wilting. And I like it about right there. You can get it completely wilted, but that's fine for me. So I'm going to transfer this to the plate. My husband loves asparagus. And like I said before in the video, if you're going to do fish, make sure you have a spatula. I used this one and it tore the other ones apart. But I'm going to put 2 fish fillets on the spinach to make it look pretty. So I get the rice and I put it in a cup measuring, in a measuring cup. And then I push on it. It's my husband, so I can touch it. And then I try to like make space for it. And then I hit it. There we go. Make sure this little green comes out for him so it can look pretty with his asparagus. Okay, so this is it. This is dinner. Everything here, if you take out the jasmine rice, it would be super low carb because of the fish, and this is just veggies. So this is it, you guys. I hope you like this video. It actually didn't take long to make it at all. The only thing that took a little longer was the rice. But if you took the rice out, this is such an easy, maybe 30-minute meal. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like it, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you can be notified every single time I post a video. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.